Hi everyone, it's Carrie. We are at Kirklands today. We are at a different Kirklands location. This one is in Orlando, Kissimmee area. It's in the Loop Shopping Center. We're going to go in and see what's new. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back everyone. They are clearancing out summer. Goodbye summer. I know it's like middle of July here, but it's on its way out. However, 75% off. I love a deal like that. That would make that chair $25. So we've got all the summer pillows. The fall is coming in, so we're going to go around the store. We'll come back to that fall stuff towards the end. Still have a little bit of the red, white, and blue. So this stuff in here is an extra 25% off. So there are some super deals in here. So $3.50 and then take an extra 25% off on top of that. We've got some cute stars here. These are $5, so take another 25% off of that. Some super deals to be had in here. We've got some travel mugs, candles. We've got a lot of the spring and summer ones. Those are also 75% off. Those smell really pretty too. I wish you guys could smell these. This is called Delicate Daylilies. This one is Sea Waves. So those are $3.25. They're 24 cents, sorry about that. So you're saving 75% off. Honolulu Hibiscus. Are you all candles and wax combination, or are you more wax melts or more candles? Let me know in the comments. That blueberry one smelled amazing, and this frozen lemonade, this might be one of my favorite lemonade smells. So we've got 30% off, and then there's an extra 10% off for student discounts. So this full price is $150. It's a neat little rolling cart with storage and plugs in there if you're needing something for a tight space. We've got some dorm decor in here. Our little calendars. So yeah, 30% off, but plus 10% with your student discount. Got a disco cowboy hat. Who doesn't need one of those? The cowboy boot. I'm feeling like I'm back home in Texas. That boot was $60. Then we've got 60% off. We've got a lot of furniture items that are 60% off. This one has that cane material right there in the doors. And this bookshelf, this is really cute with the little birds on it. I do like that one a lot. What else do we have? So these are kind of cool. They are $130. They have a marble top and black iron base. $60 for this wood little side table. There's some really good deals in here. $100. That other metal table there, that was really sharp. And then all of this over here, 60% off. So we've just got various artwork. There's some lamps in there also. These are $24. Hopefully you can read that. I know the glare sometimes is a little bit difficult. We've got some little fake books for the shelves there. And we've just got our normal items in here. These are not on sale right now, but $140. That it's a really pretty lamp. The lighthouse artwork, that is really pretty. Little florals. This one is $18. It's a very pretty sea coral. $30 for the baskets. I've got some really pretty pillows and lanterns. I'm starting to get excited for fall. partly because, well, that's $20. I don't know why I expected that to be a little bit more. This one is $40. Partly because it is so hot in the south that I think by the time end of July rolls around, those are 27 for the larger size, and there's a smaller one inside. I know a few of you have said the same thing. We get to that point where it's just so hot that we kind of want to push the fall along. But I know that's really hard for our friends up north because you guys are cold for so long. These blankets, they're lightweight, but they are soft as butter. And they've got them in that pretty blue, the green, and this kind of neutral color. My only concern on that in my house is snagging from the dogs. So it's a resin. It's a really large vase, like a really cool vase, but it's rather lightweight. I'm going to call that a resin type material, but it was really neat. It had a really good texture on the outside. We've got our bowl fillers. They always have a really good selection of bowl fillers. These are $20. And then the large decorative bowls. Different trays. I like that one. I kind of come back to that one all the time. And there's a couple other, oh, that's kind of heavy. That gray floral, I like that one too. These are new. These are cute. $20. There's a set of 3. We've got the coastal collection here. They still have quite a bit of the coastal collection. I love the tic-tac-toe set. My grandkids love playing that, so it's always fun to have one of those sets around the house. So we've got a couple different things going on here. These candles, I think the jars are really, really pretty. Let's see, what are we, $16.99 on those. The fragrances in these, I think these are nice. You know how sometimes when you just smell a certain fragrance, and I don't know if I want to call it a higher end fragrance, but hopefully you know what I'm talking about. They were good. We do have some fall ones starting to sneak in here. So this is cable knit sweater. What else do we have? Amber Autumn Air. Let me know in the comments, where do you get your candles for the fall, and what are your favorite fragrances? I don't know that I have a favorite from here, but these all smell really, really good. This one's called Pumpkin Carving, from Bath and Body Works. So it's marshmallow, campfire marshmallow, and that's one of my favorite scents from Bath and Body, but these smell fantastic. I may have to try campfire and s'mores. Okay, that one I really, really like. I think I like candles that have that little bit of that smoky smell to them. We've got all the fall waxes in here. These are $4. I use candles and waxes, a little bit of both. The jars on these are super, super pretty. These are the fragrances. We were just smelling a lot of these a minute ago. But I like that it's a really pretty jar. And these are only $13 for the 3 wicks. These smell, I really like these. Okay, I'm gonna have to try some of these. If you are someone that uses Kirkland's, so this one is called Copper Leaves. It pulls a little bit like the Leaves fragrance from Bath and Body Works, but I will be honest with you, I think I like this one better. I definitely think I like this Copper Leaves better. But if you are an avid candle buyer from Kirkland's, let me know what your favorite ones here are. So these are cute, little rustic woods. So we've got the little pine cones in there. Those smell so nice. I don't know if I would be able to burn that though, because I don't think I'd want to melt the pine cones or the pumpkins. Also, this is really pretty. I love changing my artwork, my smaller pieces, for fall artwork. And I purchased, this was off Amazon, they're battery operated, so they're rechargeable picture lights. So that way I don't have to have anything hardwired. I don't have to have wires hanging down to plug them in. And I love using those over my holiday artwork. This chair, $300. It was a very pretty chair. And you know Kirkland's, they always have beautiful artwork in here. 25% off over in here. That's a good looking clock. That is $36. And this cutie. This one, we've got, oh, this is also really pretty. There's some good deals in here. That is $40. That's a large piece also. I love the green frame. It's very pretty, very soft. That is only $20 right now. Then we've got 50% off over here. These are some larger florals. This one you would actually hang, you know what I'm saying. These are sitting vertical, but you would hang them horizontal. Some pretty choices in here. Some pretty bold colors. I like those. And of course, I always love a pickup truck loaded up with flowers. Got more 60% off in here. And depending on how you're decorating a dorm room, or you know, just kind of like, it doesn't have to be dorm specific. There's some other great items in here that would be amazing in a dorm room that are 60% off. I always love to check out their displays and see how they style everything in the stores. This one is $500. I do miss my stores back in Texas though. I think because I really got to know a lot of the people that worked at the stores. So when I go back and visit, we'll have to do some videos when we go back. $800 for that piece. I like the glass doors on that. They have, I think they've got a really good variety of lamps right now. So this is a big floor lamp. It is $180. I love that it just has this kind of substantial base. This is $130. Those are super cool. Let's see what else we have over here. Again, I love these. They're just, I love a lamp that really kind of just has a large base to it. Those are really pretty. And those were under $100, so I can't see the price on those way up top there, but they're super cool. This one is super neat, $180, and it has the birds on the branches. I'm gonna call these my Florida lamps. Our little palm trees. I do love the palm trees down here. Super pretty. I like this one also. Very similar to the black one on the other side. This one's just white. There we go. Now we can see these up here. I like these. Just very classic black lamps. The bases on them though, I really liked those a lot. These are also really cool. What do you all think about these at patina? What's the word? I'm kind of antiqued. What do you think of those lamps? Also, big sale on mirrors. Really good selections of mirrors in here too. That one is only $60. This one is $44. Those are super cool, and they've got some really good deals in there. Also over here, we've got some lanterns. These are the ones that they had for the summer. $25. But they're not summer lanterns. I mean, if your decor is creamy white, it's a good time to come in and grab those. Got some really pretty fall artwork in here now. So these are little napkin rings, and the pumpkins are a fabric, so those are 20. They had them in a cream, and then they have them in this really pretty orange. So this is just a little bit of the artwork that we're starting to see come into the store. I am so excited to see what else comes in the next couple weeks. Nope, I can't. That one's, everything's propped up. I'm not going to touch that and send everything off the other side. We've got some candy corn pillows. These are $25. I think we talked about once before. Who's team candy corn? I will actually eat candy corn. These are $40. It seems to be one of those candies that it is, you will either eat it or you absolutely hate it. It's just a bunch of hocus pocus, and we have a little spider. Well, he's not little, he's kind of big. Little spider pillow in there. So this is thankful, gather, good food, and family. So that is a 4-pack. I love those. This is super cool. It is a 72-inch spider banner. $25 for that one. They have these big cozy shirts in here. Ghost pillow. Let's see what else we have in here. We've got our skeleton hanging out back in here. We'll just kind of browse with these little ghosts. I love these. $25. He's got his little trick-or-treat flag. The other one is holding a little bat. That skeleton up there looks super excited that Halloween is finally here. They brought him out of storage. I love this pillow. That's so cute. We have a piece of artwork back here. We do. I think this is it is Edgar Allan Poe. Sorry about that. Almost said Edward. Then they've got some cozy jammies over here. These I just saw, they just went small to large. They just kind of standard sizes, nothing extended in there. I've got some Halloween art over here. Look at all the dogs. Oh my goodness. So those candles light up. We've got the inflatable spider. I love the dog in the pumpkin. He's so cute. The hands down there to the right, I showed those in the last Kirklands video. They are candle taper holders. These little ceramics are cute. This ghost piece of artwork, I love this. So that's the kind of stuff that I like. And this one here is kind of super cool, actually. Do you see the light flickering? That's awesome. We've got some other little Halloween things over here. We've got some fall. This store seems, I'm gonna have to compare the two different stores. I think the other store over in Winter Garden may have had more inventory. I could be wrong, but I will go back and double check. So these are 13. They're fabric stuffed. These doormats, those are so cute. I would like a house that looks just like that. That would be perfect. And as always, they have the resin pumpkins with the initials. I think they have had these, it feels like, as long as time, as long as I've been shopping at Kirkland's. We've got some more quart doormats over here. And then these, oh my gosh, the little dogs. I need them to do a little bit more cats, though, for my friends who are cat people, though. The dogs are super cute, though. We've got some fall artwork in here. I like that. The edge of it, that brown edge, is like a brown felt material, so it's super pretty. And we've got just the smaller, these are 13 little arrangements. These are all resin materials, even though that looks like it's wicker. It's a resin material. This arrangement, beautiful. If you can see, it has the clear glass holder in the middle for a candle. Got our Hello Fall, and of course our little dog with all the pumpkins and flowers. And they have a really good selection of fall pillows. So if you change your pillows out seasonally, they definitely have some worth checking out. There's the blue up top. I love that little farmhouse back there. And then you've got the fake books right there. Some more resin pumpkins. More pillows. These are really pretty. These have little beading on them. You can see that. And then these down here, these are very pretty. They have kind of like a gloss on them. These are really cute. All right, everyone, and with that, we are going to head out. We're going to browse around just a little bit more, see what else is in this section here. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. I appreciate all of you. I will see you in the next video. I hope you all have a great day.